there everybody, I'm Rosslyn. Welcome to Orkney and welcome to my second playthrough of your very own robot goose, Cuckoo-Bananas. So this comes after both the Bantam Skylark and the standard Choose Your Own Adventure, your very own robot books, which I've already done 4 playthroughs, or was it 3 of each or something? Anyway, if you want to see those, they're good. And they are the prequel to this one. For now, though, I'm going to read this Dragonlark book, a Choose Your Own Adventure by R A Montgomery and Shannon Gilligan. This has been illustrated by Keith Newton, and this is the revised version. I wonder if there's a Bantam Skylark version of this that's very different too, then. That's interesting, because the Bantam Skylark, your very own robot, was from the 80s. And then there was the revised version was quite different from the 2000s, and this one just says design and text. Copyright 2009 Choose Co Limited. I might have to see about this. Anyway, I digress. Choose Your Own Adventure books do not have a rule system, so I'm just going to get on with telling you the story. And we start off with this. It's tricky to get it in the light properly. I tried to set this up so that I could show you nicely. Can you see that alright? Maybe if I just hold it. Can you see that alright? Yeah, there you go. Anyway, you can see there's Gus. He's in the kitchen. The thing is, if I hold it this far back, I actually can't see it in the... to describe it. What's he even doing? Oh, eating grapes, apparently. Pissing about with apple critters with more cereal. If you missed that, that's down in the corner there. Oh, it's never going to focus. Some kind of weird thing. Anyway, he's farting about eating grapes. Sweetheart, I have to go next door for 5 minutes, your mom says. Can you and Gus stay out of trouble while I'm gone? Yeah, Mom, you reply. I promise. You remember what your father and I said? She asks. Yeah, if Gus gets into trouble one more time, he is going back where he came from, your mother says, finishing your sentence. Gus is a robot. Your very own robot. You made him last summer from spare parts you found in the trash can in your parents' lab. Going back where he came from means one thing for Gus. It means getting thrown out in the garbage. Poor Gus. Your dad and I are serious, she adds, as if you need reminding. I know, you answer. We'll be good. Your mom waves as she heads out the back door. You look over at Gus. In fact, I can probably show you a double-page spread of both of the... There you go. So there's her going out the door with a wink. No, there's Gus winking. She's going out... Both of them are winking. Anyway, she's going out the door first. And then we've got Gus here, looking a bit shifty already. You look over at Gus, who gives you a wink. This is not a good sign. I don't get it. Why is your mom so mad? Gus says. As soon as your mom is gone? Total mystery, Gus. I can make a well-educated guess after playing the first book, eh? Oh my gosh. Well, both of the first book, I should say. Both versions of it. Absolutely stunning adventures. This guy behaved like a total ass clown on crack the entire time I was doing those. It was glorious. But this is extra info on what a tonk this guy is. So I'm replying. Well, there was the time you flooded the basement so that you could play submarine. Small children normally wouldn't. Gus, don't be... Oh, mate. But the bathtub wasn't big enough, Gus cries. And then the time you cut down the apple trees. Out back to build a fort? You remind him those apple trees were getting old anyway. Gus answers, plus even your mom said it opened up the view. Well, what about that time you turned the kitchen into a fast food restaurant for wandering robots? You ask. Yeah, you're probably right about that one, Gus says. But listen, I've got an idea. What kind of idea? Will it get us in trouble? You ask. Tring, tring. Gus jerks his head to the right. It's the phone ringing, and Gus loves the phone almost as much as pizza with pineapple. Oh, Gus, he's such a troll, this guy, mate. Please, can I answer? He begs. No, Gus, you reply. Every time you use the phone, something bad happens. You snatch the cell phone before Gus has the chance. Hello? You say into the cell phone. Before the caller says a thing, Gus goes into robot twirling mode. Uh-oh. Sparks shoot out like the 4th of July. A loud zzz pierces the air, and purple smoke puffs out of his transistor ears and microphone mouth. With a burst of energy, Gus lifts off, spins 16 times in less than 1 second. That's fast. And vanishes. But here's him twirling around. Try and get you that in a nice light here. Can you see that alright? Hopefully so. Having a wee twirl there. You run to the back door just in time to see a blue streak as Gus is over the front fence and on his way. You run out the front gate. A car on the next block throws on its brakes. Is it braking to avoid hitting Gus? You're about to go look when you notice a small piece of paper on the ground. You stoop to pick it up. It reads, Robot cloning classes starting today. 551 Plunkton Street. You groan. Gus wants to clone himself? Make more robots just like Gus? He's headed to the trash heap now for sure. You have to save Gus, but what can you do? So my first choice is here. It's got quite a lot of preamble, so for future playthroughs this will be where I start. But this is just a full story if you want to stick it on. Oh, I'll also show you this nice illustration of Gus boinging along, getting in the way of a car like a bell end. My options are, I can run towards the sound of the braking car, hoping it's Gus, or decide to go to the robot cloning classes to find Gus. I'll run towards the sound of the braking car. I mean, we kind of get a clue in the picture. You decide to run towards the braking sound. Oh, we've got lots more spiel. Okay. A car is turning right at the next corner. Otherwise, the street is empty. Gus? You holler? But it's silent. The only noise is the sprinkler going off at the house across from you. Suddenly a brick lands at your feet. Thwack. It has a message attached to it with some twine. Get all the money in your piggy bank. Meet me at the sewage treatment plant. Tell no one. Repeat. No one. That is a bit aggressive. Oh, holding up there, it looks nice, eh? Oh, lovely colours in these illustrations, I want to say. The sewage treatment plant. You get a sinking feeling. The sewage treatment plant has a special new computer. It was on the news last night. You notice that Gus paid close attention. Gus loves everything about computers. You have to act fast. Should you run back home, get your money and bike to the sewage treatment plant, or should you choose the extreme option and find your friend Schuyler? You don't like Schuyler much lately. She's gotten really bossy. But Gus has a big crush on her. He'll do whatever she says. We did that in playthrough 1. Wait and got Schuyler to help. Oh, we get... Gus clearly fancies Schuyler. There he is. Hearts coming out of his chest. Hearts coming out of his eyes. Absolute plonker, this guy. Total muppet, this robot, honestly. Right, so the question is, do I run home, get my money, stash, and sneak off to the sewage plant alone? Sounds fun. Or get Schuyler for help? Absolutely not. She's mean. You decide to go straight home for some money and your bike. It will be fastest. And Gus gets into trouble faster than anyone you know. You turn around and start to run. 2 doors from your house you trip on something. Was it a wire? You go flying through the air and land on the sidewalk with a loud thwack. Ow! You yelp. What's the matter, pipsqueak? A nasty voice says. Can't even run right. You look up to see 2 familiar size 12 sneakers 3 inches from your nose. Some feet going on here in the picture with blue sneakers. Trainers on his feet there. They belong to Harry Hill, the biggest bully in school. Someone snickers in the bushes. It must be Harry's best pal, Nathan. Nathan is busily winding a spool of wire. Oh, you were tripped on purpose. Get up, pipsqueak. Harry bellows. Now! Right, do I want to jump up and make a run for it? Or do I want to stay and face down these bullies? I mean, don't know, they seem kind of big and mean. I don't know about this. I make a run for it? I don't know. Are they bigger than me? They sound bigger than me too, though, as well. So I don't know about this. Right. I will make a run for it because I think they're tougher than me. I'll jump up and make a run for it. Okay. Harry isn't as fast as he looks. Maybe you can make it into your yard before he gets you. You stand up slowly, brushing yourself off casually. What's that? You say curiously, pointing to the phone pole across the street. When Harry and Nathan turn to look, you make your move. But you're not fast enough. Harry Hill tackles you. The 2 of you fall into the bushes, wrestling. Is this what I want to avoid, see? Harry starts to throw punches. Thanks to your speed, they mostly miss. Oh, maybe I should have stood them down. Never mind. Help! You yell. Gus, help me! Gus! An ear-splitting whistle fills the air. It's coming closer. Harry stops punching you to look up. Something streaks by, trailed by a wisp of blue smoke. It turns around and streaks back. Harry Hill tries to duck, but it is too late. The blue streak circles him a dozen times. He yells out like a baby. Stop! Stop that! Ouch! It hurts! Help! The blue streak ties up Harry Hill like a sausage. It's Gus. Do-do-do-do. To the rescue. So there's Gus. He's got a rope trap, basically, tied to a tree, and he's trussed up. Harry, the nasty bully Hill, as I believe his middle name was on his birth certificate. And there's his fat mate there, his little podgy mate, just like stood like a useless dorp. Shouldn't have said it like that. Boy just likes a few pies. It's just we've got a I'm just trying to describe the picture. Sorry, we've got a skinny guy trussed up, and then we've got another guy just stood there looking derpy. Is all you really need to know. And here's Gus, trussed up the bully. Chew on that for a while, Gus tells Harry, coming to a stop. Gus, you cry, you saved me! You jump up and hug your robot. That's what a good robot is for, Gus announces. And a best friend, you add. Oh, wait! Harry Hill yells as the two of you start to walk home. Take me down, right now. You can't leave me like this. Wanna bet? You ask, staring at his angry red face. And we've just got, like, that's his friend hiding in a bush. Doesn't he want involved in this? So I guess we just walk off and leave Harry trussed up. Yeah, fair enough, the end. Was that a good end? I don't know. I feel like my very own robot was fairly well behaved this time, so fair enough. Fairly tame playthrough this time. Yeah, I will certainly synopsise up to wherever I go from next, but I'll begin from the start and kind of explain up to wherever I'm up to, and then do more playthroughs of this. This is a fun one. I will say toodaloo the new to you though, because that's the end of this playthrough. Bye bye.